What is up, guys? This is your boy FightNightsFinest, the sofa commentator, and we're back with my first ever Spartacus Legends online upload. These are some online ranked matches I have. I think it's about 4 of them. And my boy Tyrese, I don't know how to say that dude's name, but yeah, I love the sword and gladiator, sword and shield guys. And in my opinion, one of the best defensively, but they can be a problem for people. It's like they're the most balanced characters in the game. The most overpowered characters in the game are the two-hand sword guys. The defense aren't too well, but they hit hard as a motherfucker. The two-handed sword guys aren't that bad, but they do have good offensive capability. But for me, the striking doesn't work on their strong attacks. Their light attacks are way better. And that's what you kind of look for with two-hand sword fighters. Is kind of fast, lightning strike combos. And then the cheapest characters, oh my god, it's the dudes with the tridents and the dagger users, because all they literally do is just spam one combo, as this guy's doing here. And the spamming the combo of combinations and combos here doesn't really work to perfection like some people would think. Now, with the lag being there on online ranked matches, sometimes a very aggressive style is the way to go, and then other times it will actually get you into a lot of trouble. When hit detection is on point, you want to use range, so that's the kind of tactics I kind of use, is let my defense set up my offense. But I can't really time my dodges and weaves well, as we end up cutting off his arm. We put his arm onto the ground. Like, that's the end of that man's arm. Now he's gonna have to pay some money to get that fixed. Too bad for him. So we're going up against a hammer user, and I've seen some real cheesy hammer users where they would just spam like this one combo where they're just throwing the hammer all over the place. And the best solution to that I noticed so far is diving with a light attack if you're using the sword and gladiator guys. And the hammer users really do knock down your defense, so it's hard to play defense with them. So I decided to go with more of a range tactic here, and then try to come in with my light attacks and look for my strong attacks when I'm in range. And the thing about throwing your strong attacks is you gotta time as to when your opponent is gonna come in. And showboating on here does not work. Like, there's no point in showboating on online matches. It's just gonna get you hurt, just like it does in Fight Night and any other game. Showboating is just not the way to go. So we're trying to bring the sweaty comeback here after taking quite a bit of damage, and we're just looking for that roll and kind of slice technique where we just stick the sword right into his chest. But it ends up backfiring, and he drops the hammer. He drops the load on the top of our head, and drops the load on top of our head. But yeah, so it's kind of difficult sometimes playing online matches. I lost a few gladiators for no reason, where people will see your overall and then they would just quit the game, and then it puts you in that kind of screen where there's no health bars, there's no defense bar, there's no crowd bar, there's nothing. And you can't hit your opponent, he doesn't move anywhere. Like, you can push him around, but it just keeps him in the stance the whole time. So I lost about 3 gladiators due to stuff like that. And that's the only problem I really have with the online modes, the hit detection and stuff. They're supposed to be coming out with an update for that kind of thing to fix it anyway, so I assume it will be fixed. And you know, timing the counters to the grapples are really tough online, and I noticed the dagger users love to abuse that go inside with that 3-hit spinning combo, and then afterwards they'll just grab you. So we're coming down here. It's so close. Anybody could lose. It's anybody's game, and I end up hitting one of my favorite combos. We get the bash with the shield and parrying that attack away, and then there we go. That's how we get the win. A little stab on the floor when he falls down, and that ends up picking us our second victory in this fight, in the series of matches. And then we come back to the cheap dagger users. And who told Evander Holyfield that he can come over to Spartacus online? Evander going up. He's only a green character, and we do have the overall advantage. But like I said, these dagger users are extremely cheap, and it's hard to get away from them once they start those combos up. I don't know if it's just me having the problems with those kind of guys, but for the most part, they really are cheap. They really are cheap characters. And here it comes. That one attack there, and then I'm not gonna lie, that cradles kick has got me out of a lot of situations where you just stick your foot out there and you try to knock them over. But here it goes. Yeah, another grab. Like, that's all these guys do is Look at this. Look at this shit. Like, the cheapest tactics in the world, but we're able to dodge and weave one of his attacks in. And now we're able to dish back some punishment. Shawty should have went for the strong 3-piece combo I like to do with the overhand sword slash, spinning move, and then stab him with the dagger. But for the most part, you know, we're doing a pretty good job. But those grapplers is something that we need to get away from. Let me know if you guys in the comment section play Spartacus online. I'm heard they're supposed to be coming out with a versus mode so you can play your friends, and if that's true, you know, maybe we can get a little YouTube tournament started or something like that. Doesn't matter. The game's free to play, free to download. So if you haven't played it yet, I do recommend you check it out. But only bad thing for some people is that you have to be online 24/7, even to play the single player, which is also really fun. And some of those characters kind of hard to beat if you don't have the overall advantage. And that's the thing I was talking about with the hit detection problems, where you'll go in there and you try to throw or hit somebody, and even though your combo truly did land, it doesn't show up as it landed. Like there again, where I landed the little spinning sword move and I didn't get any credit for it. But yeah, one more thing and that should be able to get us the match. A few more slices. As glitchy as it was, we was able to pick up the victory there. And then we decide to go gank or someone, beat up on some of the lower levels. Shouldn't be searching for matches if your character is up to part. But yeah, this should be a pretty quick fight. Another dagger user, and even these guys at lower levels can give you problems. You know, we just stabbing them in the chest there with the sword, and Kratos kicking them, just trying to be a bully. And you know, like I said, facing lower level characters in here, they should really try to do something with skills, and it should match you up based on overall versus level, because that's just honestly isn't fair to the lower level people. A little bit of advice: don't go online if you truly don't have a good character. But we're coming down to the end of this as we push him on the ground like a little kid in the playground, and that's gonna bring the end to this commentary. Hope you guys enjoyed it.